They need to look around, take a step back, look around at their options and realise that there is just one option, and that is to fuck off. And it's not to leave quietly. It's not to keep ploughing on and trying something. Fuck off.
Of course, Accrington knocked Crawley out in the last round. And when we're talking about clubs, we want them to do well and being a little bit likeable. Do we put Crawley in that bracket? It was reported this week that Crawley tried to persuade a player to sign for them by offering a bonus for every time the player won a header, which is quite something.
Yes. That's weird because
is he a tiny little player?
It's forward thinking and it's backward thinking at the same time.
Yeah. Vertical thinking, you could say.
Well, I'm not against it. Maybe that's what Tarkovsky was doing with that ground header against Brighton. Maybe he's on that.
Yeah. As he goes down, that's 50 quid.
Yeah. January tax bill.
But it's one of those things. It seems like the crypto guys that have come in and tried to do things in a different way.
Crypto bros.
Crypto bros.
They always come up with new ways to fuck everything up, don't they?
but this is it, isn't it? It's like
has there ever been a successful crypto translation outside of the crypto space?
We should say that those who don't know, Preston Johnson and in Eben Smith in April, they took over Crawley Town, and they are described as the crypto bros, and they both got big beards.
One of them has a big beard for sure.
He looks like he's, as the old adage is, that he's eaten a bear and left the arse hanging out.
I've not heard that.
Have you not heard that one?
Never heard that one.
Wow.
Maybe it was a Billy Connolly one.
That's a strange one.
But I interrupted you, Jim. Sorry, you were going to say something.
Well, I think this situation in particular, and it seems so often the case with crypto and NFT related stuff like this, it seems like disruption for the sake of it. It's just assuming that it's automatically visionary. It's like taking an axe to your staircase and going, "Look, I'm innovating. I'm innovating. Look, this is different, isn't it? This works."
Yeah.
And it's been a disaster.
It's a metaphor for life. You either climb or you fall down.
But it's been an absolute disaster for Crawley. And there were reports that Preston Johnson at one point was in the dugout during a game.
He was,
and was asking the referee's assistant about how substitutions work and how many they're allowed. It's like, you need to at least understand the thing you're coming into. It's like they need to look around, take a step back, look around at their options and realise that there is just one option, and that is to fuck off. And it's not to leave quietly. It's not to keep ploughing on and trying something. Fuck off. Fuck off is your only option.
Take your bottle of energy drink, Prime.
Yeah.
Get rid of that. Clear out,
and then off you pop. They accidentally at Crawley Town, the whole team was put on the transfer list, wasn't it, recently? Did you see?
Yeah, they refuted that, didn't they?
Apparently,
that might have been more disruption.
Well, they ended up
selling.
Did
it by accident, mate.
No, it was by accident. It was genuinely. That was the thing. Yeah,
so there's an actual transfer list then.
But apparently they give it to the league and say, all these players. But they lost their star striker. He was bought by, was it Gillingham in the end? And he didn't want to leave. He was happy there, and he basically turned up and went, there's been a bit of an error, but they've made a bid, we've accepted it. And he's going, all right, so I have to leave now, do I? What's going on? And off he went. A lot of the players were just like, this is utterly ridiculous.
Of course, the real star striker is Dominic Telford, who they got from Newport in the summer for a lot of money. He, of course, is getting bonuses for winning the ball in the opposition half.
I like it. I don't mind that side of it. I find it fascinating, especially when
and that is damning.
It's
yeah, you're saying
move.
this. Yeah.
Your move, Crawley.